The only one thing I'm going to say about Colette Baron Reed, I don't actually want to go to Oracle Palooza Virtual. I don't think I would have enjoyed it that much. I don't think it would be fun to sit on my computer all day and do all that. I think it'd be pretty limiting, and I don't know. Spiritual connections, spiritual practices should really come, more organically, because you feel inspired to do this, because you feel like doing this instead of having it, in a way where, you're pulling cards, but then secretly, oh, I want to do something else right now, or, so, yeah. So, knowing that I'm not as big into, going to Oracle Palooza Virtual, I may feel the same kind of pull to go to do that online event again. However, I just have to tell myself, you're not going to like this, you're not going to enjoy this. Besides, it's too expensive, way too expensive. And I cannot tell you enough the, just the beauty of your own spiritual practices and, cheaper materials and, all those kind of things. I can't emphasize that enough. She will be using her Dreamweaver's Oracle this year at Oracle Palooza Virtual. I am the first one to say that, but I know that it's going to be the deck that she'll be using this year. I said it before anyone else says it. So I don't have the deck. I don't need the deck. I mean, it would be nice to have, but I am happy with what I have already. If I went to Oracle Palooza Virtual, I would be like, doesn't matter what deck that I'll use. Whatever deck that I decide or feel called to use at Oracle Palooza Virtual is what I'll use. If you're going to Oracle Palooza Virtual, you do not have to use the deck, that is made for the event. You can choose whatever deck that you feel called. It may be that deck, it may be another deck. That's the form that does not matter as much as, spiritual, work. By all means, use the deck that you want to. For those of you at my Amenten who remember last year, in July 31st through August 1st, that was when we had Oracle Palooza Virtual at this Amenten. That was when the Uranus-Mars North Node conjunction was happening. And I'm sure a lot of you it seemed like a lot of you used a variety of different decks. From Colette. Because her style is, unique. I think it's fair to put a limit on it and say, use any one of Colette's decks, but keep it within that realm. And guess what? You can use any deck that you personally want to. Maybe there's some great Oracle decks that you have heard of or that you've researched or used online or bought that are not Colette Baron Reed's decks. Just she has a certain way that she creates the decks, and and they're so specific that, I sort of, there was that limitation at the time. However, you know, now, if you were to go do it again, or you were to have it on again, well, you can use whatever deck you feel called to use. So, that's honestly what I have for all of you. And continue on with your day. I just want to tell you that there is an astrologer, a Jokin astrologer. She has an article about the fixed grand cross, May 17th through 20th. If you're interested, you can go on the mentioned website and you can check that out. You go under articles, you'll find, under astrology, you'll find that article there. Type in the search bar fixed grand cross 2023, you'll find the article. I've already kind of put in a little bit of just an excerpt from that article in the community tab of my Amenten YouTube channel, so you can find that there if you just want to read that excerpt. But anyway, that's it, everybody. So that's all I have. I do know that Linda was actually going to fill you in on some information, so you can fill them in, and that's it, everybody.